The world was created for me. Sounds egotistical, doesn't it? The world was created for me. Bishvili Nivra Olam. It's a Mishnah. And it has a beautiful Gemara in Sanhedrin, Daf 37a and following. The concept that the entire world was created for me, for Alexandros ben Ephraim. Alexander. How could that be? What an egotistical comment. To me, it's a humility. Why? Because this me comes out of Adam Harishon. First Adam. It was made up of the dust of the ground, who encompassed the entire world. I am just a spark of this Adam Harishon. The world was created for Adam. And I am a part of Adam. My particular path. And that's where this beautiful Hebrew language of Bishvili comes from the word, they translate it in English as for my sake, because of, but it comes from the word shavil. Shavil means a private path. This is as opposed to a derech, which is a public road. Bishvil is a private road. I have my own private road, my own private path. Do they bring that down as path? Let me see. Yeah, it's a path. It's a little bit like a nativ that's talked about in Sefer Yetzirah. A bishvil is a private path. A shavil is a private path. It's funny I say bishvil because in the bet makes it two private paths. And this comes up to what the famous Hasidic rabbi Bunim had. He had two pieces of paper in his pocket, in his right and left hand. One said, the world was created for me, and the other said, and I am but dust and ashes. And when you became too egocentric, you looked at the dust and ashes one. When you became too humble, you looked at the other one, created. But for me, I only need one. Both of these paths are incorporated in the world was created for me. Bishvili Nivra Olam. Because once you recognize that your private path is part of the general path, that gives you a great humility. That you are part of Adam Kadmon, Adam Harishon. that was created by God, and that all people came out of Adam HaRishon, of Adam of Gan Eden. And quite frankly, this is all you need to know. Let's not get too complicated in what religion is. You're here for your own private path. Get to it. Realize it. Realize that that is what God is talking about. And that's your relationship to God. It's a private relationship. That private relationship is the public relationship. The individual is the general. The unique is the universal. This duality of the Aleph being one and the Samach being 60 is Ein Sof in general. Aleph Samach. Rosh Tivo of Ein Sof. Once you recognize your own individuality, uniqueness, peculiarity, then you realize that you're on this special shavil, special path that only you can have. And it's up to you, from a religious point of view, to be adamant on that path and to exercise your true individuality within the community of Adam, which includes not only Jews, but all people. For all people came out of Adam HaRishon. And so this is the ultimate universal. The particular is the ultimate universal. When you recognize that you were formed by Hashem, that you are the dust, and that your sacrifices are the ashes. To me, that's even more of an egocentric. I am but dust and ashes. Remember, this is the ultimate Aleph in dust, Afar, and ashes. Iron in dust, Afar. I get these pronunciations mixed up. Ayin, Pei, Resh, and ashes, Ephah, Aleph, Pei, Resh. This mixing of the iron and the Aleph is a wondrous thing. It's also in the Ani, the Oni. It's in the Or, and the Or, iron, Vav Resh, skin, and Aleph, Vav Resh, Or, light. And so this iron, Aleph, the iron is 70, which is Sod. It's a great secret. The relationship between 70 and 1 is the Sanhedrin. This is dust from the 70 and ashes from the 1. The ashes are the sacrifices that we bring. The ashes of the Parad Numa. These are the great secrets. And so, Bishvili Nivra Olam. The world was created for me. And when I wake up in the morning, I say this phrase, because otherwise I can lose my private path. In a certain sense, the world wants you to lose this private path. But this is the ultimate religious path. To know that you are part of Hashem, part of the original man. How the original man was part of Hashem and encompassed the whole world. My head comes from Israel, my body from Babylon. Dust of that area. Merge with moisture to make a clay. Almost like a golem. So, I bring to you this phrase today, Bishvili Nivra Olam. Write it down. Say it at all times. Have it as a mantra. See how that affects your world.